Hello, beautiful family. Welcome to your devotional. And today we're going to continue talking about rejecting worry. It's a daily habit. It happens 1 hour at a time, one thought at a time, one bad news at a time. You cannot put a shot and say, starting today, I am worry free. No. I believe it's a practice. It's such a practice that later in life it can become the natural response without any struggle. I believe that. I've heard heroes in the faith that operate that way. They just don't go into worry. They just don't. It's not a possibility. No matter what they are facing. And I've heard stories of rough things. There's a man of God that when his son passed away, he heard his son passed away and he started to laugh and dance. You know, that's not normal. It's a practice, it's a lifestyle. And of course he went to the morgue, and when they pulled his son out of that freezer, he started to talk to him and his son came alive and was raised from the dead. Let me tell you, family, there's people like you and me that have achieved a level of, that have reached a level of faith that we can imitate, but it's going to take time. It's going to take practice. It's going to take a daily habit of not falling into worry. You can go into a gym and ask the person with muscles and with no belly fat and say, wow, how can I become like you? Well, I can assure you there's not going to be an easy answer to that. There's no easy habit without the investment of time and consistency. Well, what if we apply the same level of consistency in our mind? Worry attacks our mind constantly. But I believe that, number one, as we reject it and decide we will not go there, then we start little by little practicing a new lifestyle that will take us maybe a long time to get it, but we will get it. If you're patient in practicing, you will get it. You will arrive there. I have not arrived there. I am not at all where I want to be, but I want to keep practicing. Because in the other side of worry is peace. In the other side of the habit of worry is a habit of perfect peace, which is also a practice. The practice of worry is one, the practice of peace is another, which is the habit of faith. So let me read this to you. Sorry, I was going to speak Spanish. Let me read this to you. Verse 6, 4:6 of Philippians. Do not be anxious or worried about anything, but, and here comes the steps to take, in everything, every circumstance and situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, continue to make your specific requests known to God. Prayer. The moment I start talking to God with specific requests, the situation that is about to bother me is now in different hands. And now that I have delivered it to His hands, now I'm expecting His path. Now I'm expecting Him to give me wisdom, information I don't have, ideas I don't have, people I don't have, help I don't have, finances I don't have. Why? Because I have talked to Him about it in specific requests. And this is what seals the deal, thanksgiving. If you practice being thankful, worry cannot stay. Try it. Try spending a few minutes thanking Him for taking care of your house, thanking Him for taking care of your family, thanking Him for taking care of you, thanking Him for leading you, because He is good, because He leads you every single time. Thank Him. And you know what grows? Your faith grows. And the fear that is behind worry starts to leave. So step number one, which is a practice, a daily practice, as often as a wrong thought comes, as often as worry tries to come, which in many of our cases, this might be an hourly thing you do. You don't have to take 1 hour. This can be done in 3 minutes. So don't think about time. Think about habit, consistency, frequency, passion, and make sure you continue with those ingredients. Number one, talk to God about it, releasing it to His hands. Number two, start thanking Him for it. Start thanking Him for it, that He is now in charge of it. And come into a receiving posture. I gave it to you, and now I am in a receiving posture for your wisdom, for the people that you will send to help me, for the right attitude about it, for the help of your Holy Spirit in my next conversations, for closing doors that I should not enter, for opening doors you want me to go through. But now I am in a receiving mode. So again, number one, and we'll repeat this in the next video. Number one, talk to God about it. As often, frequent, consistent as it comes to your mind. Pastor Ana, that's a lot of praying. Yep. But you've been doing a lot of worrying, and that has been worse. So now instead of worrying, we're going to talk to God about it. Number two, thank Him. And number three, stay in a receiving posture. Those steps trigger a lifestyle of peace. And we'll look at that in the next video. Thank you for listening, family. And if you would like to sow a seed to Wisdom for Winning Church, you can by going through PayPal or Zelle. The email is pastorana@wisdomforwinningchurch.tv, or you can sow through Cash App, Wisdom 4 Winning. We love you.